Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful hump day
morning?
You messed that up. You slaughtered that.
I made it better. I didn't mess it up.
Okay. Anyways, guys, we are currently on our way to the airport. Running a little bit behind, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully we can make this flight, but look how foggy it is. Craziness. So I guess this is the calm before the storm. Are you excited, TQ?
I'm nervous, excited. I mean, I've got all kinds of emotions. I mean, we just left our children, and
yeah, but they're in good hands. You know,
I know they are.
They got my mom and dad and my nieces and nephew. They're in good hands. It's not like we gotta worry, but we still do worry.
We're parents. That's our job.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, we're gonna hop on the highway here. Look at this mess, man. I gotta get off here from filming and be safe. Well, guess we'll see you when we see you.
Had to get his coffee before we board the airplane.
10:18.
What else did you get?
That's yours.
That ain't mine. I didn't want nothing.
Made it on the plane. We're going somewhere just a little bit warmer. Just a little bit.
Cross check complete.
Still foggy as can be. Like Cedar Point.
I think I held my breath for too long.
That was rough. Alright guys, so we're just now leaving Houston. This is where Samantha was actually born, so it's kind of cool just to see a little bit of it while we were here, but didn't really get to do much.
One of these days we will.
Yeah, we'll come back and visit all of her hometown and stuff.
I have no idea where it's at.
Right? We'll find it out. Alright, so we just wrapped up day one of the Lawn and Landscape Society event down here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Sponsored by Kohler. A great big thank you and shout out to everyone involved. How did it go, TQ?
I will say you looked beautiful up there.
Well, thank you.
You did great on your speech.
Thank you.
You all did great on the speech.
Yeah,
Jason,
I thought so.
Richie, Wally did great.
Yeah, it was a first time experience, a once in a lifetime experience. I never really got nervous until I got up there.
He was shaking. He was like this.
Yeah, I didn't get nervous until I got up there, and I think it was really just because you get up there and then you're looking at everybody, and you just don't want to let anybody down. You want it to be valuable, and I
did my first ever podcast too today. Yeah, with Paul Jameson over at the Green Industry Podcast.
Absolutely. We're going to have a complete video on this either tomorrow, which will be Friday, or Saturday. Probably Saturday, just because, guys, we are whooped right now. It's been a long day, great day.
We need to take a nap before we go to dinner tonight.
That's not going to happen. We got to be at dinner in like 40 minutes. But we just kind of want to give you guys a recap of the overall day, guys. I mean, for 3 months, completely sold out house. Kohler back in this thing. Tons of people's lives got changed today. I mean, 2 mowers got given away. Kohler donated a Toro, $2,000 push mower. Exmark donated one. I mean, you can't beat that, right? I mean, these guys were
GoPros.
Yeah, it was life changing.
Yeah,
you know,
it was amazing, and the feedback that we got from it was all positive.
Yeah.
It was great.
So guys, that's a real quick just update, and now we're gonna hop into a little bit of what myself and TQ filmed before we came down here to Hattiesburg.
That's right.
So this is the hardest part for the oil change. We got the oil pan up under there, but you have to get this hose here they give you with your maintenance kit, and you got to get it onto the bottom of. See that little nipple sticking out there?
It's underneath of it.
Yeah, there's a hole right below that. You got to get this tube fished up through there onto that. Now I know some of you said I'll just buy one of the things where you can suck your oil out, but I don't have one, so this is what we got to do. And I'll tell you what, guys, my hand will not fit in there. It's just too big. TQ generally has to do this. She has to get her hand up in that small little hole and get it up on there. I cannot do it. My hand won't fit.
All right. I think I jimmied it up on there. That is a pain in my butt.
It's a tough little spot to get to. It's not like you can't do it. It's just, it could be a little bit easier. It's just a really tight spot up in there.
Maybe feed it down through here.
Now you're going to want to just kind of pay attention down here. You'll see the oil start running once you get it out far enough. Here she comes.
Now you just let it drain.
You can open up, take your lid off here. That'll let some more air in, let gravity do its thing. Alright guys, so most of the oil is drained out of it. Go ahead and pull the oil filter off.
You will make a little mess with that.
Yeah. Nice and gooey. As you can see though, our hours are on the side of it here. We always put the hours on the side, 2:45. We'll do the new one the same exact way.
All right, right now we are at, let's see, is it going to show me? 344.5 hours. So we'll write that on the oil filter.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and just put your plug back in. You can go ahead and remove your clear hose here once you're done. Then we'll go ahead and put the oil filter on, get some oil in it, and we'll be good to go. There you have it. All right, now I know some people say, oh, you can just put the filter straight on, whatever. I've always been taught since I was little to at least add a little bit of oil into there. I know the pump and everything will go ahead and cycle it through, but just gonna get it down in there a little bit, get that seal cleaned up a little bit. So we gotta try to fish it back down through here to get it on there without making too big of a mess. So now all it's left to do is just go ahead and refill it up. They give you 3 quarts for a fill up. I've come to find sometimes it takes 2.5, just depends on how good it gets drained. And sometimes it'll take all 3 quarts. I won't bore you guys with this whole process, but just add a couple more. You'll start checking it about 2.5 just to check your fill line so you don't overflow it. All right, so just gonna wanna bring it out here. Check to make sure it's right in between those lines. Close enough. Looks good, looks good. Now I will recommend, guys, anytime you do an oil change, make sure you check it after you run it for a minute, because that engine's gonna pull a lot of that oil up in there, and then add to it. We still got about a half a quart here. If we need to add to it, we're gonna be able to add to it, no problem. All right, so getting it all put back together. The deck covers are a pain in the rear. You kind of got to get the front end first a little bit, and then you can get the back to drop into place. See, it's down below here, TQ. There you go.
There we go.
Now, guys, I was going to take this and wash it today, but I think we're just going to let it go for now. We got it pretty cleaned up underneath. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to worry about putting any water on this because it's just going to go right back into storage for at least another month or so, depending on when the season kicks off and stuff. So I don't want to put any moisture on it. I'll just put it back in the garage nice and dry. That little bit of dirt's not going to hurt anything. And when we get close to spring, we'll clean it up. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to want to reset your hour meter. Basically, just hold it in and it'll reset to 0, and then it'll come on. It'll normally say like service engine and 100 hours or something like that. Service engine and 100. Yep. So we're good to go. 344.5. All right, guys. So that's the video for today. Obviously, it's not a normal type video, but we did want, we wanted to fill you guys in and teach you a little bit of something. That's pretty normal on what myself and Savannah do here on the channel. So we hope you enjoyed the video. As always,
keep mowing,
keep growing,
keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later.
TQ out.
Peace.